This £10 letter got me paid after 6 months of silence. Have you ever had a client ghost your invoice? I had a client owe me money for over 6 months, I think. And at first I got the usual excuses. You've probably heard them before. Accounts backlog, or there's a new payment system, or we'll sort it next week. And then, as you can imagine, just nothing. Completely ghosted me, which is obviously really shitty behavior. So I sent one more final message. If I don't hear from you by next week, this will be escalated. Anyway, still nothing. So I used my secret weapon, a letter before action. If you haven't heard of it, here's how it works. Solicitors can send this formal letter on your behalf, and it basically says, you haven't paid. If you don't, we're taking legal action. And to be honest, it's not actually that serious unless you follow through with it, but it looks official. It's on a solicitor letterhead, and it sounds legal. I found for the client, it's often enough to panic them into paying. Also, depending on who you use, it barely costs anything. I usually pay only between £10 and £15 because for a solicitor, it's no real work. They just slap the details onto a template and then send it off. Anyway, sure enough, that same client who ghosted me for 6 months, they paid within a week. And I've had it time and time again with plenty of other people. And I would say if you're in the UK, this works 99% of the time. If your client is abroad, then I often add like unresolved disputes may affect your future visa applications, which I also find very effective. Basically, just panic them into thinking that if they get a legal thing against their name, they might not be able to enter the country again. So that shits them up a bit as well. If you're self-employed, keep that in your back pocket. £10, simple, scary, gets results. I'm Andy, and I share lots of business and entrepreneurial advice, so please subscribe for more.